And welcome out again here to King City as we get set for our third game of the night. It's a matchup between the number 1 seed, Stanberry Lady Bulldogs, number 5th seeded Dekalb Lady Tigers. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, H&B Bank in Stanberry, Pineview Manor in Stanberry, Fit and Gather on the Square in Stanberry, the Buchanan County School District and the Stanberry School District, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. As we take a look at these two teams, we'll be back in just a moment. All a part of your pregame here on brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to King City as we get set for this third game. The number 1 seed Stanberry against number 5th seeded Dekalb. For Dekalb, they come in with a record of 11-6, coming off a 57-45 win over Maysville on Monday night to get in this game. For Stanberry, they come in with a record of 14-3. They come in off a 71-36 win over Northeast Nottoway. Mike, it's our first time seeing Dekalb this year. They do bring back a couple of players from their starting lineup last year, including Camry Hanshaw, Grace Downing, Cece Sherlock, Kenzie Flugraf coming off the bench last year as the senior. Maybe look to see her in the starting lineup against a really good Stanberry team. But these two teams played each other in the opening round last year here in the King City tournament. That was the 4-5 seed game at that time. Stanberry got out to a big, quick start, and then it was Dekalb that kind of fought their way back into it in the second half. But then eventually it was Stanberry that ended up coming away with, I think it was a 5-point victory in that game. A little bit different a team this year, a little bit more experience for the Lady Bulldogs. Plus, you also bring in the freshman, Caitlin Schisler. That has really been impressive so far this season.
Well, experience, Caitlin Schisler, and depth.
Yes.
And I think those are the big keys. Got to be honest, I know next to nothing about Dekalb. I know Jackson Rump's their coach. I know they're called the Tigers. Outside of that, I'm going to be winging it for the rest of it. So somebody might look All-American tonight. If I've never seen them before.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll see what happens. I don't see them beating Stanberry, but we've seen Stanberry in a couple of games this year. I think one of them against North Andrew.
Yes.
Where I thought we were looking at a 25-point win, and it was a 5-point game.
And they had to just pull it out at the end.
Yeah, with about 3 or 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Like
and then
I said,
they won
that's
by
kind
7.
of going back and watching the game from last year between these two teams. That's kind of the way it started out between these two teams. But it was Dekalb just kind of kept holding into it. It seemed like every time that Stanberry tried to pull away, we've seen that quite a few times this year from Stanberry and a few other teams. When they try and pull away, they just kind of let the other team kind of come back into it and never quite pull away, which always, when you leave somebody hanging around, you never know what's going to happen at the end.
That's kind of like the first game we saw tonight between Albany and King City. There were a couple of times it looked like Albany was going to go ahead and put it away, and they'd miss an easy shot or get lost on defense or give up an offensive rebound, and Stanberry King City would do just enough to kind of hang around until late.
Yes.
And the Warriors hit 5 of 6 free throws down the stretch.
And we called that game maybe a bit of a trap game. This might be the same thing for Stanberry.
Maybe.
So as we get set, let's let you listen in here to tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri.
Third game seems to be the girls' game between Dekalb and Stanberry. The starting lineups for Dekalb. Number 2, Kirsten Zuba. Number 11, Cameron Hanshaw. Number 20, Julian Hall. Number 22, Grace Stanley. Number 23, C.C. Sherlock. Head coaches Neil Jackson Wright and assistants Lewis, George and Julian Taylor. And for Stanberry, number 5, Caitlin Schuster. Number 10, Bridgie Adcock. Number 12, Eva Cameron. Number 20, Allie Sheila. And number 23, Courtney Gray.
So again, those are tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. For Stanberry, it'll be Caitlin Schisler, Kenzie Adcock, Eva Cameron, Allie Schieber, and Courtney Merrigan. For Dekalb, it'll be Kenzie Flugraff along with Camry Hanshaw, Olivia Hall, Grace Downing, and C.C. Sherlock. For Dekalb, they'll wear their road black uniforms, white lettering outlined in gold. Stanberry, their home white uniforms, black lettering outlined in yellow. As we tip off tonight's game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Opening tip-off is won here by Dekalb. Over the left wing with it for Hanshaw. She'll send it in the corner here for Downing. Up top with it for Flugraff. Back to Sherlock in the corner. Up top for Hall. Stanberry starts out in a man-to-man defense. C.C. Sherlock drives. Too strong off glass. Rebound pulled in by Adcock. Adcock top of the key. Back over to the right wing with it for Schisler. Cameron over the left wing to Adcock. Trying to send it down to Schisler. Knocked away that time by Hanshaw.
Tried a little back screen lob. Smelled out by Henshaw. Henshaw is taller than I remember.
Yes.
I do remember her from last year now.
Grace Downing drives to the glass. She's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Allie Schieber. It'll be her first, team's first. First free throw attempt here from Downing is good. And Downing will hit them both. 2-0. Dekalb with the lead. Not quite a minute here into the ball game. Schieber with the basketball, sends it up top for Cameron, over to the right wing to Merrigan, into the corner to Adcock, sending it over top the defense. Putting it in off glass is the freshman Schisler.
Surprised at the matchups. I thought Henshaw would guard Schisler. I think Schisler's just got too much size for.
Yeah. Olivia Hall sends it on to the right wing with it for Downing. Flugraff with it, trying to send it across for Sherlock, stolen away by Merrigan. Merrigan had a big game against Dekalb last year when these two teams played. Schieber over to the right wing with it for Cameron. Back out to Schieber, right wing. Cross court to Merrigan. Trying to send it inside that time for Schisler, and a foul going to be called here against C.C. Sherlock. That'll be her first, team's first.
Sherlock's a senior. Maybe that's the Now they're going to make a switch. Well, they're in a zone, though.
Trying to get it down to Schisler, stolen away here by Sherlock.
I thought maybe we had a matchup switch, but playing the zone on the inbounds.
Hanshaw from just in front of the right elbow, can't finish. Rebound pulled in by Adcock. Bringing it across, Cameron off of Allie Schieber's face, out of bounds. Was tipped off the hands of Downing, off of Allie Schieber. Olivia Hall checks out, checking in is going to be Shaylee Phillips. Lou Gratz sends it off to Downing. Fakes, drives her shot from the baseline, tip picked up by Schisler. Adcock with the basketball, sends it across for Cameron, into the corner with it for Schieber, trying to get it in that time to Schisler, and picking up her second is Cece Sherlock. Not quite, or just over 2.5 into the opening quarter. Sherlock will sit, checking back in, or checking in now. Here will be Lily Wagner. Eva Cameron to inbounds for Schieber. Trying to send it back out, knocked away. Still rolling around, finally picked up here by Wagner. She'll send it back up top for Downing. Over to the right wing to Hanshaw. Inside, shot up, rolls out that time for Dekalb from Phillips, and her second shot no good as well. Adcock will send it up top for Eva Cameron. 5 minutes left to play here in the first. Pass to Schisler, off the mark, out of bounds.
It's the right idea, but let's get a little air into that.
Yeah. Olivia Hall will check in here for Dekalb as Kenzie Flugraff will check out. Downing left wing, trying to send it in for Hanshaw. Tipped out of bounds, off the hands of the Lady Bulldogs. Hall to inbounds here for Dekalb. For Hanshaw. Phillips sending it down to Hanshaw, picked off there by Schisler for Adcock. Eva Cameron, top of the key for Schieber. Down to Merrigan on the block. Back out to Eva Cameron, she'll drive. Off glass, can't finish, rebound pulled in by Schisler. Back to Merrigan. High off glass, puts it in for two.
Well, it's not always artistically pleasing, but Merrigan really does a lot for that team.
Yeah.
They'll miss her next year.
Trying to send it inside, tipped away, picked up here by Adcock. Stanberry leads 4-2 halfway through the opening quarter. Merrigan just inside the three-point arc, sends it back out for Adcock. High post for Schieber. And they're going to get a foul called here against Downing. Foul against Grace Downing is her first, team's third. Allie Schieber at the line for 2 free throws. Schieber misses on the first, off back iron. Flugraff will check back in as she'll check in here for Shaylee Phillips. Ellie Dias will check in here for Eva Cameron. Tasha Stoll will check in here for Schieber if she can hit the second. Rims out, rebound picked up by Dekalb.
And you could argue that when the Bulldogs substitute, they may actually get better.
Sometimes, yes.
That may be almost a better 5 than what they had.
This one gets off the foot of Downing, picked up here by Adcock. Kind of the same thing the Warriors had last year with their rotation.
Yep.
As Adcock from the baseline puts it up and in for 2. 6-2, Stanberry with the lead. 3:15 left to play here in the opening quarter. Olivia Hall pass over to left wing for Flugraff. Foul going to be called here against Ellie Dias. That will be her first, team second. As Stoll will check in here for Schieber. Downing with the basketball up the top of the key here for the Lady Tigers, over to the right wing. With it for Olivia Hall. Hall back up top for Flugrat. Downing, Hanshaw, right wing, long. Rebound pulled in here by Dias. Stoll down to Schisler on the block, has it rejected away by Hanshaw.
Henshaw is just maybe a hair shorter than Schisler.
They're going to double dribble called here against Lily Wagner. Adcock to bring it across, up top for Dias, into the deep left wing for Merrigan, up top to Stoll. Fakes, drives, can't finish. Kept in play that time by Flugraf and pulled in here by Hanshaw, and she's going to be fouled. Foul is going to go against Tasha Stoll. It'll be her first, team's third.
Really wonder what Dekalb would do against pressure.
As Stoll loses it.
Gave it a little bit too late.
And a foul called here is Adcock.
How many times do we say that? And I don't want to be misogynistic here, but more in girls basketball, that they just, if they look up, they got somebody running for a layup and just don't find them.
That should only be 4 fouls. I think they put a foul on the wrong team first, but as Adcock hits the first, I think they're going to change this now. So I think they're going to not allow this free throw here. So I think they're going to figure out what the official here is trying to figure out what to do now after one of the free throws has already gone in. So they're going to negate the free throw. So the free throw doesn't count. Stanberry will have the basketball inbounding here from the baseline. So that is what they will do. So the free throw is basically negated, never happened. You didn't see it.
I saw it.
Tasha Stoll to inbounds for Schisler. Underneath the basket, puts it up and in for 2.
Tell you, that's just Dekalb falling asleep. I mean, Schisler didn't do anything except just pivot away and step to the basket.
Blue Rat sends it up top here for Hanshaw. Into the corner with it for Olivia Hall, trying to send it across. Merrigan comes away with the steal. Up for Stoll. Leaves it for Schisler. She's got a quick 6 points here, and a timeout called here by Dekalb. 10-2 is the lead in favor of the Bulldogs. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
It'll be Dekalb basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Blue Grat will inbounds. And the pass off the mark goes out of bounds. A little bit of token pressure put on that time by Stanberry, and the pass just off the mark trying to get it to Shaylee Phillips.
We just talked at the break, I think, what would they look like against a little pressure?
Yeah.
Gosh,
Schisler can't get the shot to fall. Stoll on the rebound, no good. Rebound picked up here by Downing.
That's just way too simple.
Hanshaw on the baseline. Back cut for Downing, misses. Rebound picked up here by Stanberry. Adcock right wing. Up top for Dias, over to left wing for Merrigan. Inside to Schisler, leaves it in for Stoll. Her shot up and in off glass for two. It's a 10-point Lady Bulldog lead here with a minute gone here in the first quarter of play.
There, Stanberry's got the dreaded one-woman press.
Yeah. Downing with the basketball, sends it over to the left wing with it for Wagner. Trying to send it inside to Flugrath, checked out of bounds here off of Adcock. Inbounds in here will be Phillips. Sends it up top for Flugrath, over to left wing for Hanshaw. Flugrath left wing for Downing. Wagner going to be fouled as they're going to get Merrigan on the reach. That'll be her first, team's fourth.
Well, early impressions watching Dekalb, I don't know where the points come from.
Yeah. Kylie Black will check in here for Lily Wagner. Ball inbounds for Flugrath. Comes up top here for Downing. Stolen away here by Stoll. Has it rejected away. Comes right back to Schisler, who puts it in for two.
Just too many turnovers.
Yeah. Black with it in the corner. Sends it up top here for Phillips. And pass to Flugrath, knocked out of bounds here by Adcock. We're back to start the second quarter when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
14-2, Stanberry with the 12-point lead. They will have the basketball to start out the second quarter play. Inbounds here for Cameron. Up top for Dias. A little bit of a zone look here. Now for Dekalb. When they played against Stanberry last year, they started the game in a 1-3-1 zone as Schieber's shot no good. Comes back out to Cameron. She'll pick it up. Up top for Stoll. Into the corner for Dias. Stoll. Up for Schieber, back up top to Cameron, over to left wing for Schisler. Looks like more now just kind of a sagging man-to-man defense as Dias from the corner three can't get it to full. Hanshaw with the rebound.
Well, I've wondered if maybe the better way to play Stanberry might be with the zone, because you can cut down on Adcock's driving, and you can try to get some help on Schisler in the low post.
Hanshaw from the free throw line misses off back iron. Schisler on the rebound. Shot from three from Stoll, no good. Hanshaw on the rebound. Bringing it across midcourt here will be Hall. Over to the right wing for Sherlock. Sherlock leaves it for Hanshaw baseline. Got one defender to go away. Goes up the second time looking for the foul. Doesn't get it. Stoll's pass to Cameron. Back up top for Stoll. Over to the right wing for Schieber. Eva Cameron from 3. Misses off iron. Out of bounds. Adcock and Merrigan will check back in. Checking in here for Dekalb will be Lily Wagner. Schisler and Stoll sit for Albany. Hanshaw will sit for Dekalb. Hall to bring the ball across midcourt for the Lady Tigers. Uses a screen, drives to the basket, lays it up off glass for 2.
Well,
and that was a basket that Dekalb sorely needed.
Yeah, they need something good to happen, and it needs to keep happening.
The pass to Dias off the mark, out of bounds as it hits off her fingertips. Hanshaw will check back in here for Wagner. Hall to bring the ball across midcourt for the Lady Tigers. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Eva Cameron. Hall to inbounds. Inbounds for Downing, left wing. Bluegraff right over the right wing for Sherlock. Into the corner with it.
Choke on your spit.
Hanshaw top of the key.
I do it all the time.
Pass intended that time for Sherlock. Too tall as it sails out of bounds. Checking in, here will be Lily Wagner.
Well, we've kind of hit a really rough patch here.
Sherlock checks out here for Dekalb. Yeah, just 2 points so far here through the first 2 minutes and 47 seconds here of the second half.
They had 1-3-1 zone here by the Tigers.
Adcock, cross here for Cameron, into the corner to Schieber. High post for Merrigan. Can't finish as rebound pulled in by Hanshaw. Hall with the basketball. Leaves it off for Wagner. Her shot inside the paint misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Dias. Quickly up for Schieber. Back out to Adcock. Her shot misses off iron as Hanshaw pulls in another rebound. Pass up that time to Downing. She is going to be tackled out of bounds.
Yep.
That time by Schieber.
Went for the steal.
Ends up picking up the solo tackle in her second personal.
But not a tackle for loss.
Nope. Sherlock and Phillips will check in. Checking back out will be Wagner and Pflugrad. Legal screen called here against Dekalb on the inbounds. Is going to go against Cece Sherlock. That's her third. So she'll immediately check back out, as checking back in will be Lily Wagner. Into the corner to Merrigan. Sends it across for Eva Cameron. Shot from 3. Misses off back iron. Out of bounds here off of Dekalb. Schisler will check in here for Dias. With 4:09 left to play here in the second quarter. 14-4 Stanberry still looking for their first points of the quarter. Merrigan can't finish. Rebound picked up here by Dekalb.
Tell you what, Stanberry's gotten a lot of shots just on the baseline out of bounds play.
Yeah. Maybe probably their best offense so far that we've seen tonight.
Dribble the baseline, throw it off their leg out of bounds.
Yeah. Hanshaw.
I say that tongue in cheek, obviously.
Yes. Downing can't hold on to the pass.
In case there are people out there that don't know me, that's I wasn't serious.
Yeah. Adcock to bring the ball across midcourt for Stoll. Into the corner to Merrigan. Sends it in for Schisler. Weak side for Schieber, puts it in. As Stanberry finally has points here in the second quarter. Comes with 3.5 left. 16-4. Stanberry, though, still with a 12-point lead.
And post players everywhere need to learn that. If you've got two people double down on top of you,
somebody's open.
Somebody's open.
Stolen away here by Adcock. And she'll finish it off by putting it up off glass for two. And a timeout going to be called. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Whether it's early mornings, late nights, or anything in between, Fit and Gather on the Square in Stanberry is always open, so you never miss a workout. Joining is easy. Memberships can be purchased online through the Gym Master member app or by contacting Katie at 816-262-3921. Looking for motivation and variety? Check out the class schedule in the app or on their Facebook page. With equipment for every fitness level and a welcoming community atmosphere, this is more than a gym, it's a place for wellness. Stop making excuses and start making progress. Join Fit and Gather today and get stronger together. Fit and Gather open 24/7. Your workout, your time.
18-4. Stanberry with the lead here in the second quarter. 3:08 left to play here in the half. Dekalb basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Now Stanberry with a little 1-2-2 zone, or 3-2 if you prefer. Schisler will start on the point and then drop back into the high post area.
Flugrat sends it back up top for Hall. Over to left wing for Phillips. And the pass into Hanshaw, stolen away by Merrigan. Over to Adcock. Into the corner, Schieber from three. Drains it. 21-4 is the lead.
Yeah,
and a travel called here against Hanshaw.
I didn't think Dekalb had enough weapons to even hang close, and this is going to get out of hand. I've got a feeling.
Adcock with the basketball up the top of the key. Drives in the corner, trying to send it back up for Schieber. Up top for Stoll. Back over to the right wing to Adcock. Into Schieber, down on the block, goes up strong, can't finish. Rebound pulled in by Kenzie Flugrat. 21-4 is the lead. Trying to get the pass. That time to Hanshaw, tipped away by Schisler. Stoll to Schisler, up off glass for two. It's a 19-point lead here in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. They've scored 9 points here in the last 2 minutes. As the shot off the mark that time from Downey, picked up here by the Lady Bulldogs. Stoll again up top for Schisler. Can't finish. Schieber's there. She can't finish. And then a rebound picked up by Dekalb. Flugrat has it knocked out of her hands, out of bounds here off the hands of Schieber. Kenzie Black will check in here for Olivia Hall. Kylie Black. 1:14 left to play here in the first half. Ball inbounds to Black up at midcourt. Over to the right wing for Flugrat. Sends it back into the corner for Downing. Her shot from three. Misses off iron. Adcock on the rebound. And Schisler again puts it up and in for two. And we'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
25-4, Stanberry with the lead. With just under a minute left to play here in this first half, it'll be Dekalb basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Top of the key with it here is Shaylee Phillips. Pass tipped out of bounds off the hands of Eva Cameron. Phillips to inbounds here for the Lady Tigers. Up top for Flugret, back over to the right wing. And the shot that time from the corner, no good from Downing. Merrigan on the rebound. Quickly up. Schisler trying to find Adcock, tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, trying to be she's unselfish, but she could have spun and gotten another layup.
Might get one anyways.
Yep.
Has it on the baseline, sends it to the corner for Stoll. Trying to leave it off for Merrigan. Back into the corner, Stoll, open three, drains it. 28-4, it's a 24-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Hanshaw with the basketball, going to be called for the double dribble.
I was going to say, I thought she was going to get away with it for a minute.
Adcock will send it over to the right wing for Stoll. Adcock drives, puts it up for two. 30-4, 16 points in the second quarter, all coming after the 3.5 mark for Stanberry as they extend their lead 30-4 here in the third quarter. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in a moment. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to King City at the half. It's a 30-4 lead in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. I'd like to thank our sponsors helping bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, H&B Bank in Stanberry, Pineview Manor in Stanberry, and Fit and Gather on the Square in Stanberry, the Buchanan County and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look at the stats from the first half for Stanberry, they are shooting 14 for 31 from the field, 2 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Caitlin Schisler with 12.6 points on the night for Kenzie Adcock, 5 points for Tasha Stoll and Allie Schieber, 2 points on the night for Courtney Merrigan. For Dekalb, they're shooting 1 for 14 from the field, 0 for 3 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Olivia Hall and Grace Downing, each with 2 points.
Well, it's just too much defense from the Stanberry Bulldogs. It forced turnover after turnover. Dekalb, you heard the stats. They just can't get up shots even.
Yeah.
And,
14 shot attempts for Dekalb in that first half, 14 shots made by Stanberry in that first half.
Yeah, that's not usually a recipe for victory.
Well, and usually you see a blowout game like this, you kind of think one team is really hitting well from the field. Stanberry is still shooting below 50% here in this first half.
Well, they're just getting so many looks. It's
yes.
I think they've got 3 baskets on just tossing it to somebody underneath for a layup on the inbounds play.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're running a really elaborate
or a complex, inbounds.
play to get it inbounds. Schisler's just like doing a spin move and gets open. And they are playing zone, so.
Yeah.
Sure, if I probably wouldn't want to guard Caitlin Schisler either, so it's easy to say, not my job.
Exactly.
But, no, I thought Stanberry would have an easy time of it. I didn't think it would be like this, where, with all logic, we may be looking at a running clock game in the semifinals of the winner's bracket. I didn't figure on that. But Stanberry's a good ball club, and I think right now DeKalb's just a little bit shell-shocked.
And we'll see what they come back out with to start out the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
Whether it's early mornings, late nights, or anything in between, Fit and Gather on the Square in Stanberry is always open, so you never miss a workout. Joining is easy. Memberships can be purchased online through the Gym Master member app or by contacting Katie at 816-262-3921. Looking for motivation and variety? Check out the class schedule in the app or on their Facebook page. With equipment for every fitness level and a welcoming community atmosphere, this is more than a gym, it's a place for wellness. Stop making excuses and start making progress. Join Fit and Gather today and get stronger together. Fit and Gather open 24/7, your workout, your time. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home. Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
Hager with a full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
Up here by Jimmy Pompa. His shot at the buzzer. Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 to today, right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
30-4 is the lead here in favor of Stanberry as we get ready to start the second half of play. And remember, tonight's halftime was brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee, proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Cameron, Schisler, Adcock, Merrigan, and Schieber on the floor here for the Bulldogs to start. For Dekalb, it looks like they will start out with Hanshaw, Pflugrad, along with Downing, as well as Sherlock, and looks like Phillips to start. I take that back. It'll be Hall, not Phillips, starting here to start out the second half. It will be Dekalb basketball to start out the second quarter of play. The third quarter of play, second half of play. Inbouncing here for Dekalb is going to be Olivia Hall. Inbounds here for Hanshaw, back to Hall, top of the key.
Stanberry's going to stay in that 3-2 zone.
Pflugrad up top, sends it back up top for Hall, right wing for Downing. Trying to send it in for Sherlock, knocked away. Picked back up here by Dekalb, sends it out to Downing, into the corner. The Hall goes through her hands, out of bounds.
Well, just like where we started off, kind of to end the first half.
Cameron for Adcock, right wing. Dekalb will stay in that 1-3-1 zone as Cameron knocks one down from behind the arc. Her first points of the night. Bring it to a 29-point lead here in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Hall sends it up top for Downing. Over to the right wing for Hanshaw. Pflugrad wasn't expecting the pass, stolen away by the Lady Bulldogs. Eva Cameron for Adcock. Back to Cameron, another shot from three. Knocks down another. And just like that, I think we might see Dekalb have to come out of that 1-3-1 zone.
Yeah, it's one of those, can't guard everybody sometimes in that zone.
Downing with the basketball, has it in the corner.
But all the times that we've seen Stanberry over the past few years, I wouldn't say Eva Cameron's a big scorer, but she's usually good for 1 or 2 threes every game that we see him play.
Olivia Hall with the basketball. A 5-second call goes here to Stanberry. Cameron will inbounds here for the Lady Bulldogs for Adcock. Into the corner, Merrigan for Schisler. Gets the bucket and the foul.
That's going to be 4.
On CC Sherlock.
And
her fourth, team's first.
You're down 34. I don't know that there's that much to save her for.
She will check out. Lily Wagner will check back in. And Schisler will finish off the three-point play, puts her team up by 35. Not quite 2 minutes into the second half of play. Downing shot from three. Misses off iron. Kept in play by Wagner. Hall, Pflugrad right wing for three, knocks it in. (39-7). Adcock with the basketball, trying to send it down to Merrigan. Comes out to Cameron on the wing, up top again for Adcock, as now again Dekalb in a man-to-man defense. Adcock from just in front of the free throw line knocks it in.
Well, their coach is trying to get them to play. They're trying to play hard, but Stanberry's just too quick to the ball.
Into the corner for Hull. Back up top for Flugrat. Over to left wing for Downing. Flugrat in the corner. Pass tipped into the backcourt there off the hands of Adcock. Hand jump at the high post. Shot from Wagner, no good. Cameron on the rebound. Schieber baseline. Sends it back up top for Adcock. For Cameron. Adcock trying to leave it off for Merrigan. Pass just off the mark, out of bounds with 4:44 left to play in the third. Shaylee Phillips will check in here for Kenzie Flugrat. .440 left to play here in the third quarter. 41-7, stolen away here by Cameron. Too strong off glass there to clean it up. There is Schisler.
Among a lot of the things we see Schisler do that's impressed us, she really runs the floor well too.
Downing, right wing three, can't finish. Knocked away here by Schisler. Gets it, leaves it short. Rebound picked up here by Schieber. Out for Adcock. Her shot for long two, no good. Tipped out. Schieber unable to pull in the rebound. Hall and Wagner check out as Flugrat checks back in along with Sherlock. Downing will send it over to left wing here for Phillips. For Flugrat. Back in the corner, Phillips, high post for Downing. Her shot rejected away, that time by Schisler. Stoll, Dias, and Haley will check in as Cameron, Schisler, and Schieber check out here for the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, if you believe in body language, and I do, it's just, Dekalb just looks devastated right now.
Yeah.
Guess it's understandable.
Pass tipped out of bounds here off the hands of Adcock. Downing to inbounds. Inbounds here for Phillips. Downing, right wing three, misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Stoll, but unable to keep it alive. As Downing will check out, checking in, here will be Hull. Well, inbounds for Flugrat, top of the key, three, knocks it down.
Had a couple of threes here.
She's got them both.
Just a little too late, too little too late.
Haley with the basketball, dribbles in, trying to send it up top for Adcock. Flugrat comes away with the steal. Drives down to the block, goes up, has it rejected away by Adcock, out of bounds. Stays here with Dekalb. Olivia Hall will inbounds here for the Lady Tigers. Into the corner, Flugrat with her foot on the line this time. Misses short. Rebound pulled in here by Stoll. Quickly up for Adcock and going to be called for the travel.
Boy, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. To be honest, I was looking down, putting in the stat, didn't see that one.
Well, it was close. I can see it calling it, but
Hanshaw, high post, sends it over to left wing for Phillips. Back to Hanshaw. Dribbles in, leaves the shot short. Ball tipped around, picked up here by Phillips. Her shot leaves it short. Hanshaw on the putback, going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against Ellie Dias. It'll be her second, team's first. As Hanshaw will hit the first free throw. Checking in will be Black as well as Downing and Wagner. As Sherlock, Phillips, and Hall check out. Hanshaw can't finish on the second. Dias with the rebound. Lindsay Haley with the basketball. Leaves it for Stoll. Back to Haley, left wing. Trying to leave it off for Merrigan, stolen away from Hanshaw. Hanshaw dribbles right at the basket, misses off the mark. On the rebound is Wagner, no good. Hanshaw has it stolen out of her hands here by Courtney Merrigan.
Well, at least we've seen some near jump balls that the officials have let them go just a hair, saving some of the
stoppages.
Yes.
Stoll in the corner with it for Adcock. To Merrigan. For Dias. On the block, she's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go here against Grace Downing. It'll be her second, team second. First attempt from Dias, misses off iron. CC Sherlock will check back in here for Lily Wagner. Second attempt from Dias, misses short off front iron. Hanshaw on the rebound. Downing trying to send it cross court, stolen away by Dias. Takes it, goes up, and they're going to get a blocking foul called here against Downing again. It'll be her third. As Dias again will go to the line to shoot 2.
Kind of a delayed call there.
Yeah.
I think it's almost like he had to study whether that was I didn't think it was going to be a tough call to make. But took some time to get the call, make sure you get it right, I guess.
Dias will hit on the first. Misses on the second. Pflugrad on the rebound. 44-11. Stanberry with the lead. Pflugrad loses it inside, but a foul going to be called here against Lady Bulldogs. It's going to go against Kenzie Adcock. It'll be her first, team second. Kaylee Chapman, the freshman, will get her first action on the night here for Dekalb. Well, inbound for Pflugrad, right wing, trying to send it up top for Downing, stolen away here by Stoll. And she's going to be fouled as Downing will pick up her fourth. Third on the third straight possession here for Stanberry. So Sherlock and Downing each with 4 now. Stoll will hit the first free throw. Misses on the second. Dias on the rebound, goes up, puts it in for 2. 47-11, Stanberry with the lead. Pflugrad with it in the corner, gets it off for Downing. Down for Sherlock, who puts it up off glass for 2. 9 points here in this third quarter here for Dekalb. Adcock on the baseline, can't get it to fall in. Sherlock on the rebound. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Downing goes up.
Ooh.
Maybe Haley got away with a foul there as Stoll picks up the loose ball. And she's going to be displaced from her line. That time by Chapman.
Haley definitely got away with a foul. And I can see why. It was just
I
the
think
official
Coach,
underneath was screened off.
Yeah, I think Coach Rumpf is asking how that wasn't a foul, but this over here, which that one was there by Chapman. As Stoll misses on the first.
You can see why you might ask.
Yeah,
I just don't,
exactly, yeah.
I just think that happened in the middle of a scrum where nobody could see. We
had
just had the angle
where
we could see it.
Stoll hits the second. 48-13 to 35-point lead in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Cross-court pass stolen away here by Adcock. Has Stoll trailing and Dias. Dias comes away with the rebound, misses it, and I believe Stoll might have got poked in the eye on that rebound. Foul that time went against Lily Wagner. It's her second. Checking in here is going to be Eva Cameron here for Stoll. As she's going to come out. I think also coming out is Downing.
Well, it's amazing how you can get hit with some inadvertent elbows that.
Yeah.
No intent.
Yeah.
No nothing, but.
Dias hits on the first. Misses on the second. Dekalb pulls in the rebound. Phillips with the basketball at the top of the key. Brings it over to the right wing. Up top for Chapman. Trying to send it down. That time tipped away by Dias. Picked up here by Adcock. Shot from three from Haley. Misses off iron. And out of bounds. 49-13 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Wagner at the buzzer. Banks it in. And it's a 49-15 ball game going into the fourth quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Stanberry basketball to start the fourth quarter. Stolen away here by Dekalb. It'll be Dias, Cameron, Schisler, Graham, and Schieber out on the floor here for the Lady Bulldogs. Up top for Downing. Shot from three. Misses off iron. Pflugrad on the rebound. Can't get it to go. Schieber pulls it in.
Well, it's going to take probably, I assume, something major to get a foul called on Dekalb the rest of the way here.
Cameron, right wing, gets it for Schisler. Her shot from the right elbow, bounces out. Rebound pulled in by Graham. Picked up by Dias. Her shot no good. And tipped out of bounds. A minute gone here in this fourth clock of running clock time. 49-15. Dekalb with the lead. Hall down to Downing on the block. Can't get the shot to fall. Goes out of bounds here off of Dekalb. Dias to bring the ball across midcourt here for Stanberry, over to left wing with it for Schieber. Up top for Eva Cameron. Down to Schisler on the baseline. Trying to get to Schieber, knocked around, and she's going to be called for the travel as she rolled over. Down to 6:15 left to play here in the ball game. Stanberry with 3 of their starters out on the floor. In the corner for Downing. That pass to Handshot, passing about back out, tipped out of bounds here off of Dias. Ball inbounds for Handshot at the high post. Back into the corner, trying to get it to Hall, tipped back out of bounds by the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, the toughest job the Stanberry staff has the rest of the way is deciding when to sub.
As the shot from Downing, no good. Ball rebounded here by Dias.
If they sub.
And putting it back up and in here is Caitlin Schisler, as Dekalb going to make a line change at the next stoppage. Sherlock sends it back out top. Shot from 3 from Hall is good. 51-18, 5:05 left to play here in the fourth. Schieber up top for Cameron. High post for Schisler. And a foul are going to be called for a travel. Checking in for Dekalb is going to be Phillips along with Chapman, as well as Lacey Burnett, Lily Wagner, and also Kylie Black. Is checking in will be Haley McMillan, as well as Wilmus and Horn. Here for Stanberry is staying out on the floor will be Addison Graham. Chapman with the basketball. Leaves it up top here for Black. Into the corner, shot from 3 off the mark. Wagner on the rebound is going to be fouled. Foul is going to go here against Hannah McMillan. That will be her first, team's first. First free throw from Lily Wagner is good.
Well, I've got to say, honestly, I didn't expect a running clock game in the winner's bracket semis, but so be it. Stanberry's played well.
Wagner can't get the second to go. Graham on the rebound.
I think the Bulldog defense had just took Dekalb's heart away from him in that first half.
Addison Graham can't get the shot to go. Tipped around, picked up here by Dekalb. 51-19, Stanberry with the lead. 3:20 left to play here in the fourth. Shot that time from the baseline, no good from Chapman, and then a foul called as Wagner again will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul again will go against Hannah McMillan. First one from Wagner bounces out. Misses on the second. McMillan on the rebound. So with this win for Stanberry, it will again be Albany Stanberry in the championship for the second tournament in a row. Pass to Haley, tipped away. Picked up here by Dekalb in the corner by Kylie Black. Chapman will send it over to the right wing for Phillips, stolen away, and then picked back up here by Black in the backcourt. Pass to Chapman a little behind her. McMillan ties it up. Jumping ball. Stays here with Dekalb. It'll be Lorelei Lane and Lazy Wilming checking in here for Dekalb, checking in for Stanberry. It will be Santa Cruz as well as Matson checking in as the shot from Black no good. Bringing the ball across midcourt here is Wilmus. Sends it up top here for Santa Cruz. Stolen back away here by Dekalb. Black drives down to the block, gets the bucket and the foul.
It was a nice take for somebody that's sat for a good part of this game.
Foul goes against Emma Matson at her first, team's third.
Got a chance to drop it under the 30-point margin.
Can't do it as it misses off back iron. Rebound picked up here by Dekalb. And the shot that time off the hands of Lorelei Lane, tipped out of bounds. And then the shot from three is good there from Black. 51-24. Left wing three from Stanberry, no good. That time off the hands of Alexa Horn. Now she'll take it, drives, leaves it short. Rebound picked up here by Chapman. Trying to send it up top, unable to pull it in. That time is Lacey Burnett. .23 seconds left to play here in the ball game. 51-24 is the lead here in favor of Stanberry. Wilmus with it up at the top of the key. Takes it, drives, loses it, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Out of bounds with 8.6 left to play. Likely the final possession here of the ball game. Bringing it across will be Kaylee Chapman. Sends it up top. Shot from three from Black at the buzzer. No good. And a final score, 51-24. Stanberry will take again Albany in the championship game. It will be Dekalb and King City in the third place game. We're back at the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's Winter Circle player of the game when we come back in a moment.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winter Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
51-24 is the final in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Let's take a look at the stats for the ball game. For Stanberry, they shoot 21 for 50 from the field, 4 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 13 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Caitlin Schisler with 19 points, 8 points on the night tonight for Kenzie Adcock, 7 points tonight for Tasha Stoll, 6 points for Eva Cameron, 5 points tonight for Allie Schieber, 4 points tonight for Ellie Dias, and 2 points on the night for Courtney Merrigan. For Dekalb, they shoot 8 for 43 from the field, 4 for 14 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 9 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Kenzie Flugrat with 6 points, 5 points on the night for Kelly Black and Olivia Hall, 3 points tonight for Lillian Wagner, 2 points tonight for Grace Downing and Cece Sherlock, 1 point on the night for Camry Hanshaw. And Mike, tonight our Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game is going to go to Caitlin Schisler, finishing the night with 19 points.
Well, yeah, and she scores in so many different ways. Offensive rebounds, she can hit the outside jump shot. Didn't do it tonight. Runs the floor, scores off post up, off the inbounds, and I'm impressed as much with her hustle as much as I am with her overall skills. Really nice player. Going to be fun to watch for 3 more years.
We'll be back with our final game of the night. It's number 1 seed King City Wildcats, number 4 seed Maysville Wolverines when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.